Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how we can use the room database in our application on a RecyclerView. So first of all, I'll show you how we can create a database, then I'll show you how we can create a table inside it, then how we can update the data in tables and delete the data, and how we can retrieve and display it on a RecyclerView. So let's get started with new project. So I'm choosing a empty activity. Let's give it a room demo, and we are going to use the Kotlin as a language. So let's keep it Kotlin. Finish. That's great. So let's add the dependencies first of all, which we need in our project. RecyclerView, Google one. Another dependency we need is for our view model is LiveData extension. Good. Data. One dependency is we need for our Roam database. So Roam runtime. Let's add it. Let our project to be synced first. So let's implement our UI first of all. So this have already the constant layout, and we want edit text instead of using a text view. So first of all, add edit text. So let's move to create our new classes which we need it. So one class we need as a recycler view. Chapter. One class we need for view model. So we can call it main activity view model, and yep, and rest we need separate package for our 3D. Here we need some classes which is going to hold just for the database. So first of all, we need a separate class that is going to be called room app, or you can say room app DB. Another class which is going to be the entity class, so you can give it a separate name as an entity. So this is the user info, so we can call it entity. Entity. going to be the data class. I'll update it later. And we need one more interface for DAO. So that is going to be user DAO. It's going to use in a database. Awesome. So let's start with our database. We need the database annotation. Inside it, we need to pass the entities equal to our entity class. So which is our entity here, user entity class. We need to pass the version number since it is first time we are creating our database, so it's going to be 1. Later when we'll update it, it's need to change when we need to update our database. One database. So we need to create an extract function that is our interface class user DAO. It's going to return our user DAO. So that is the function. So get user DAO colon user DAO. We need to create some companion object so that we can access this directly. And inside, we need to create a separate function which is going to return the instance of database. The context so instance is equal to null, and we need to initialize instance is equal to room dot database builder application context column the name of our database in application FTP. Close it, then call it environment thread, then build. Close it, we already closed it. That is going to install and it will return instance. There. So this is going to create our database with the name AppDB and then run the instance. Let's go to our entity class and see what changes we need, what table name we want to declare there. So first of all, it's going to be the data class. And with the keyword entity. and pass the table name. Let's give the name as user info and it is going to take few parameters like ID. ID is going to be the unique identifier. So whatever is the unique, we need to create a primary key. So primary key, so we get to primary key. That should be auto-generated, true. Now column info and inside it name is equal to the column name. And what type of variable it is going to take? Okay. Integer type. By default, it's going to keep the 0. Second parameter is going to be the name. Just no need to be primary, just simple column name. Is equal to the column name. It's going to take the value as name string. Third parameter will remain same. That's it. So this is what we need to do. This is how we need to define our user entity. Now, user DAO. This is very important interface class which is going to hold over all the queries. So let's initiate it as a DAO. And inside this we need to write our actual query. So query, first query is going to be a function which is going to call get all records, all user info. This is the function and it's going to be the public type and it is going to return us list of user entity. And the query. So what kind of a query it's going to have? Select start from user info order by ID so that the newly added record we can see on the top. We can modify this query accordingly. Another function is going to be insert. So function insert from or inside user, you can say it's up to you. User user entity. Another function you need here to delete. So it's up to you. It's also going to take user entity. Another function is to update. Same. User column user entity. That's it. Now let's write the code for our view model. From our view model we are going to call these functions. So let's move to our view model. So where is our view model? It's right here. So let's extend it with the Android ViewModel. And need a context, so let's get it from the app. Let me create a init block where we are going to create, and then we need a function which is going to return all the users. So we need to create a room add db dot get database get application dot user data. So it's going to run user data. And non-user dot get all user info. It is going to return me the list of all users. Now we need a mutable live data to update on the activity, the recycler view. So let's create a that is going to be a type of list of user entity. Awesome. We need to initialize it. Mutable live data. And then we need an observer to which is going to return that all user observers, which is going to be a type of mutable live data. Return all users. Awesome. Now call this function post value and pass list. This will update our activity with the observers. Now we need another function for insert user info. Awesome. So our view model is ready. Now let's move to our activity and write the code for recycler view, and so that we can display data over there. This is our main activity. Let's initialize our recycler view. Apply block inside apply layout manager, linear layout manager, and pass our activity. This activity, main activity. Now second parameter is adapter. So we have our adapter, RecyclerView adapter. Okay, so we need to write the code for our adapter, how it's gonna be look like. So first of all, we need to create a view for it. So let's create another row which is going to display. Yes, you can say recycler view underscore row. Use it as an constraint layout. Awesome. So first of all, we now let's go back to our adapter class. So image view we have, but we need to handle its click listener. So let's begin with click listener. Now we need to inform our activity to delete that record. So let's define a interface listener and the row. So this is how we handle our RecyclerView row click. So you can take an example here. Delete user click listeners. This is going to take the input as a user entity. So user colon user entity. Sorry, not the function. And for update, we need to create another function on item click listener. It's gonna be the same user and user input, user entity. Now let's go and implement this function, this class in our main activity, both the function. There it is. Now we need to pass this listener to our adapter. So let's make the constructor listener of the name of our road click listener type. Now we can access this listener and set to a holder. So holder cannot take listener, road click listener, and now this dot on delete user. There you go, and pass our data. Similarly, we need to handle our row click listener dot item click listener, pass our data. There. So our adapter is ready now. Let's use it in our activity. So first of all, we need to pass this, because we are passing our this is into our main activity, and now okay, let's initialize this. Let's add the item decoration also. Divide the item decoration. Context, so this is just a separator and a recycler. Now, so where can I grab ViewModel? What is our ViewModel name? Main activity ViewModel. Set it. ViewModel provider the pass activity this the get, and that is the ViewModel name. Class.java. Okay, let's listen to the observer. Observe this observer, and this is going to return a list of user entity. Then we need to update our RecyclerView, set data items, and pass our list. So list is the list and there is the array list, so we need to convert array list and pass this list. Actually it's it. And we need to call modify data set. This one is going to be the first of all name, text, string, name, email, now we need to call our ViewModel dot insert user info. We need to build a user entity. User entity. First of all, we need to pass 0, then name, and then email. This user entity is going to be done in the object of user, and now we are going to pass it to there. On click of delete, we simply need to call ViewModel dot delete user info and pass this user. In case of update, so on row click I'm going to update the data. So here we need to do a little bit trick. So what we can do, we can set the data to our name and their user will get a choice to update it. So user dot name, email input dot set text is going to be user dot email, and change the button text to update. We need the ID as well, so that we can set that user ID. In case of update, you don't need to create a separate ID. So we can do one thing. I have an idea of the ID user.id. Let's set it. In case of button click, if button dot text dot equals save. I think we give the name save. Yes. Updated. Else we can create another object, but here we need a user input. Get tag user input dot id. We need to convert it into the string. Now we just need to call update user info and pass user. And in case of update, just simply not in save, let's set text empty Gmail. We need to revert the button text. So it look like. Alright, so our application is ready to test. Let's start with John @gmail.com. Let's save it. Yeah, it crashed. Cannot implement DD implementation does not exist. Awesome. Oh, I think I found it. Let's go to our build.gradle file and we need to add a dependency in our Gradle file to handle this exception. So this is very important step, guys. So we need to do capt Android dot. If you see this exception, then write this permission, actually dependency, boom, colon, compiler, colon, 1.024. We need to change here apply plugin Kotlin -capt. Now run our project. gmail.com. This looks pretty tiny. Okay, let me make some changes, and there is no. Alright, I think we missed something. Main activity RecyclerView, which should be match parent. Outside the recycler code, this should be wrap. This width should be match. This width should be match. And we did not added a image. So we need an image. Let's copy an image. Source main resource variable. Alright, so let's get started. Awesome. Okay, let's increase a little bit font size. Text size 18 SP. Text style boy, and this is going to text size equal to 16 SP. Alright, and we'll not give the margin bottom. Let's give the margin bottom as well. Looks good. Let's run it and see. It's not retrieving the results. So when our initialization is done, let's call this method immediately. If there is any result, then awesome. Very bad. This image is too big. Awesome. Let me change it to 25 dp by 25 dp. There you go. So let me add donna at gmail.com. Very nice. Let me add few more records. john at gmail.com. Very good. What else we can add? We can add nick at yahoo.com. Awesome. What else we can add? We can add les at gmail.com. So here you can see. Let me try to delete Bono. There you go. So we are able to delete all the records and it's updating my recycler view successfully. Let me add again Donna at gmail.com. Save. Let me update. Let me run the update. So now we can see query, insert and delete. Now let me show you the update query now. Donna space mm. There you go. So update is also working. Let me update to mo and there dot mo 111 update. So email is also getting update. First name is also getting update. Let me update this les mk les dot 99. Okay, there you go. So I'm able to update, delete. Let me show you insert as well. John dot n at gmail.com. There you go. So this is how we can implement Room TV with the query, insert, update and delete queries. So that's all for today's video. If you like my video, then please share with your friends. Comment. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section of my video. I'll share this code with the GitHub, so you can get the link in the description link. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.